Welcome back, everyone. With the holidays just around the corner, you may be looking for a pet to add to your family, and why not look further than adoption at the Harlingen Humane Society? We've got Frankie Nonis, who is the shelter manager, with us this morning, and we have a very sweet kitty this morning. This is Elwood. Tried to get away from you.
Yes, he
but
did.
I saved the day.
Scared of me.
I went and found him. He's a sweetheart, actually.
He really is, and believe it, he's about 6 months old. He's not really that. He's still in a kitten stage, so he's very playful and stuff like that. And he's actually raised in what we call a foster home. So he went to the shelter back in June. There was about 18 of them or so, and they were really tiny. And they went into this home, and they all kind of just grew up there. And they grew up around other animals. Got nice and healthy. They got spayed and neutered, and just as we had room at the shelter, then we could bring them in for adoption. And he's actually probably, out of that group of 18, he's like the third left. Like, there's only 3 more left.
There's only 3 left.
Yes.
Which is great. And you said that these are actually cats that are going to be going for $10.
Yeah, him and then the other two that are there now are $10, and they're part of what happened with us a couple weeks ago, where we ended up with the just overcrowding of spayed and neutered cats. Yeah, we already had like 20 fixed cats at the shelter. Then someone had to give up about 30 of their fixed cats already, and then we had these little guys that were in the foster home. So it was like we had to do something, because we definitely will not put down somebody's spayed or neutered pet. And so, I mean, to move them out of there, we went ahead and did this $10 thing, and it's worked. I mean, they're all pretty much adopted. We're going to be going back to the $75 thing, but Elwood here is 10.
And that brings up a good point, because as we were just talking about a second ago, the holidays are just around the corner. A lot of people are going to be thinking about getting their maybe kiddos a new member of the family, a cat or a dog. Lots of kids out there ask for them. What kind of advice do you have to give to people?
Well, one, do not gift a pet, because I can't expect you to like a cat. So if I show up on Christmas and I give you a kitten, you might not be ready for a cat. So we do offer a gift certificate where you can purchase it, and you leave that up to the person that you give it to go in and adopt whoever they would like. Also, just consider that pets, that little kittens and little puppies, they grow up. So in December, you got a cute little puppy running around, and by June, maybe even sooner, we might end up seeing them back in the shelter, and that's like something that we really dread.
So unless it's a family member that you've really thought it through, you've made the decision, then you should really reconsider. Yeah,
you always want to think about why you want to get a pet. Is the pet going to fit in your home? Just to make sure that it's the right fit, because seeing them come back later on, it is hard to rehome them.
Well, we want to thank you so much for being here this morning. Frank, where can people go to adopt little Elwood?
They can visit us at the shelter. Our phone number is 425-7297, and we'll be there starting at 8.
Great. Thank you so much, Frank. In the meantime, we'll be right back in just a moment.